if t is less than 0, if t is less than 0, x is equal to 3t, and what happens to y? y is equal to t square minus t into t. Actually t square plus I should write plus t into minus t, that is t square minus t square, that is equal to 0. T less than 0 is same as writing x less than 0. So I can rewrite this as y is equal to 0. If x is less than 0, y is 0 if x is less than 0. So we got the relation between y and x directly. So f of x is 2x square when x positive, 0 if x negative. So now let me draw the graph of it. It's a very simple graph now. Concentrate properly. See here, y is equal to x square is a graph like this. Y is equal to 2x square also should be similar to that. So y is equal to 2x square when x is greater than 0, and it is 0 if x is less than 0. See here, the graph of y is equal to 2x square when x positive is this, or x non-negative is this, when x is negative is this. So do you think this is, of course this is f of x. Do you think this is a continuous function or not? Yes, definitely. Anybody would say this is clearly a function which is continuous. Therefore, option D is correct for this. I hope, dear students, you have understood this. F of x is equal to x minus e power x plus cos 2x by x square if x not equal to 0 is continuous at x is equal to 0. Then option A, f of 0 is equal to 5 by 2. Option B, integral part of f of 0 is minus 2. Option C, fractional part of f of 0 is minus 0.5. And option D, integral part of f of 0 into fractional part of f of 0 is minus 3 by 2. Before starting this problem, I would love to put into mark on option C. The reason is fractional part of f of 0 is minus 0.5 is meaningless. Remember, dear students, fractional part of x is always a number greater than or equal to 0 and less than 1. And fractional part of x least value is 0 only when x is an integer. Anyway, coming back to this, f of x is x e power, and of course we are left out with only 3 options that we will see which is correct. Anyway, f of x is x minus e power x plus cos 2x divided by x square we have, and it is continuous. That means to say limit x tends to 0, f of x must be finite. That means to say limit x tends to 0, f of x must be, it is a simple evaluation of limit x tends to 0, x minus e power x plus cos 2x divided by x square. I hope you have understood this line. Now, of course, 0 by 0 you will get differentiate first time. What happens if I differentiate? Differentiate means I am using L'Hospital's rule. Differentiation of numerator is nothing but equal to, differentiation of numerator is nothing but equal to 1 minus e power x. Differentiation of cos 2x is minus 2 sin 2x divided by 2x. Now I can write this as 1 minus e power x divided by 2x, right, minus sine 2x divided by x. That is just a simplification. And of course, limit x tends to 0 is compulsion. So at x, limit x tends to 0 is a compulsion. Don't forget to write that. That is equal to limit x tends to 0, 1 minus x by x is always equal to 1. So you will get it as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 minus sine 2x can be represented as x when x tends to 0. Therefore, you will get 2x by x, that is equal to 2. So 1 by 2 minus 2, that is equal to minus 3 by 2. Dear student, don't get confused here. I have to write limit x tends to 0. I am writing it now. Limit x tends to 0, it is a compulsion. So here also I should write limit x tends to 0. So, but there is no space, don't get confused. Assume that it is there. Anyway, so f of x or f of 0 is equal to minus 3 by 2. So f of 0 is minus 3 by 2. Now it looks like option D is correct because f of 0 is minus 3 by 2. But it is not fractional part of x plus integral part of x. It is fractional part of x into integral part of x. So that's why we have to verify for option A and option B. Now, what is fractional part of f of 0 is the first question. What is fractional part of f of 0? Fractional part of f of 0 is same as fractional part of minus 3 by 2. Fractional part of minus 3 by 2 is clearly 1 by 2. So this, while explaining the grammar of fractional part of x and integral part of x, I have explained this. Right. Now, it is fractional part of f of 0 is 1 by 2. Integral part of f of 0 is same as integral part of minus 3 by 2. What is integral part of minus 3 by 2? That is equal to minus 2. Integral part of f of 0 is minus 2. Now, which is correct among these? Option A is f of 0 is 5 by 2, which is not correct. Option B, integral part of f of 0 is minus 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is correct for this. F of x is equal to minimum of mod x, mod of x minus 2, 2 minus mod of x minus 2. Then f of x is not differentiable at option A 3 points, option B 4 points, option C 5 points and option D no point. Now, let us try to draw the graph of each of these and then we will talk about minimum of it. That is, first one is f of x is equal to mod x. F of x is equal to mod x is a simple graph like this and it is equal to x when x is greater than 0 and it is equal to minus x when x is less than 0 and vertex is at origin and no doubt it is not differentiable at x is equal to 0 but it is a continuous graph. Next one is mod of x minus 2. So, and of course, this graph is mod x. The second graph is mod of x minus 2. Mod of x minus 2 has got the vertex at 2, 0. How to find out the vertex? Whatever is inside the modulus, equate that to 0. Equate that to 0. See, for example, you are asked to draw the graph of mod of x minus 2. Equate x minus 2 to 0. You will get x is equal to 2. So, 2, 0 is a vertex. So, this is vertex 2, 0 and the graph is like this. This is 2, 0. This is mod of x minus 2. This is mod of x minus 2. And the next one is 2 minus mod of x minus 2. make x minus 2 to 0. If we make x minus 2 to 0, x will be equal to 2. So what you will get? 2 minus 0. So 2 comma 2 is the vertex of this. I repeat, make x minus 2 to 0, therefore x is equal to 2. However, as this is 0, y will be equal to 2. Therefore, 2 comma 2 is the vertex. Where is 2 comma 2? So assume this is 2, right? 2 comma 2 is the vertex. When x is 0, y is also 0, right? See here, because 2 minus 0. 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So it should pass through origin. It must pass through origin. And the graph must be like this. And the question arises, why the graph is facing downwards? The logic and the concept is very, very simple, because you have minus sign before modulus function. So what is this? Y is equal to 2 minus mod of x minus 2. So we are able to represent the three graphs. Now we have to write the minimum of the three. Minimum of the three is what we have to draw now. So look at this. First, let me draw all the three graphs together. First one is y is equal to mod x. This is the graph of y is equal to mod x. And the second one is y is equal to mod of x minus 2. Y is equal to mod of x minus 2. The graph of y is equal to mod of x minus 2 is like this, and of course it looks like these two are parallel, and no doubt you are correct, the two lines are parallel to each other. And before forgetting, this line is x minus 2 and this is 2 minus x. What about these two lines? This line is 2 minus x minus 2. 2 minus x minus 2 when x is greater than 2. That is 2 minus x plus 2. That is 4 minus x. This line is actually 4 minus x. And this is 2 minus 2 minus x. That is, this is y is equal to x. Anyway, the third graph is 2 minus mod of x minus 2. It has got vertex at 2 comma 2. This is 2 comma 0 because this is from this graph. Second graph, this is 2 comma 0 and this is 0 comma 0. No need to explain. This is 1 comma 1, right? This is 1 comma 1. Now, where is 2 comma 2? 2 comma 2 must be clearly here. The reason is it should be on this particular line only. So, this is 2 comma 2. So, 2 comma 2 is this line. Okay. This is 2 comma 2. Right? Now, we are completing once again everything. The three graphs I have represented here. Now, our aim is to draw minimum of all the three. Which is the minimum among these three when x is less than 0? Minimum among these three when x is less than 0 is clearly this. This graph is the minimum among the three. You can see here. Now, which is minimum among 1, 2 and 3? This itself is the minimum. So, you can see here, this itself is the minimum because this is less than this, right? And because this represents two lines. Between this and this is the minimum. And of course, between this and this particular thing is minimum, right? And now, between this and this yellow color line, that is y is equal to mod x. So, this is the minimum. So, the graph must be clearly like this. So, at how many points it is not differentiable is the question. You can see here, whatever is minimum, let us retain. Whatever is not there, let us erase it, or we will make these lines dull. See here. So, these are dull lines which are not required to us, but these are important lines. See here, this is the minimum among the three. Almost it looks like extended M. See here, this is minimum of the three. So, how many points the function is not differentiable? See here, function is not differentiable at 1 point because there is a sharp edge, at 2 point that is one more sharp edge. So this is third point. So how many points are there? 1, 2, 3. The function is clearly not differentiable at 3 different points. Therefore, option A is correct, right? So I think you have understood this. This part, let me explain you once again because it is, you are more likely that you will get confused.